Pak Teguh, please join to the stage, Pak Teguh.
Hello, Pak Wahyu. How are you?
Here we are. Okay. Hello, Pak Teguh. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So check sound. So everything is good, ya, Pak?
Yeah, hello. Good evening. Good afternoon for everyone.
All right. Okay. So, yep. Hope this is a good afternoon for all of us. So, while perhaps listening this, learning the sharing, so we can also have a cup of coffee or tea to refresh ourselves. So, again, thank you, Pak Teguh, for being with us now. Make
welcome.
time and give a valuable sharings to us all. A brief information on the transformation of PT Pegadaian. PT Pegadaian is a state-owned government company. I don't know, Pak Teguh, maybe in overseas people call it like a very big national pawn company, yeah, pawn shop company,
pawn shop. I think the biggest in the world, because nobody else in the world. I mean, as a pawn shop, as a Pegadaian.
Yes, true. Yeah, so that's why, because the attendance is throughout the world, Asia, Asia. From Asia, maybe I would like to explain what the PT Pegadaian is, the product and services. So if anyone can imagine, like pawn shop, but this is a very big scale, national and state-owned government company. So, all right. So a brief on the transformation information at PT Pegadaian. In late 2018. PT Pegadaian started the 5 years journey of embracing the digital transformation throughout the organization to improve an already proven business model, which stands for 119 years already. So it's quite long period staying in the business. It's a legend actually in Indonesia, and it is very helpful and useful for everybody in Indonesia actually. So it's good to have sharing with this. So it is pivoted in 4 main pillars, the transformation, namely the customer experience transformation, and then also organization innovation, and then digital ecosystem, and what else? Yeah, and also business process reimagination with the main objective of providing business growth and delivering social values in the form of financial inclusions toward the mass market. So when COVID-19 hits, their transformation initiative proved to set them ahead of their peers in embracing the new normal scenario, such as the remote working and limited physical customer interactions. So this transformation is journey. So, however, so far, the adoption of new tools and way of working helps the company to grow the business amidst the pandemic, and it gives a very smiling and happy revenue growth this year. So maybe Pak Teguh can share how big is the growth revenue. It's not from me. So without further ado, so let's hear the sharing from Pak Teguh. We will have around 35 minutes Pak Teguh sharing, and then 15 minutes for question and answer. Please give round of applause to Pak Teguh, and I hand over the stage to Pak Teguh. Please, Pak Teguh.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Wahyu. I think you have summarized very well what we are going to be talking about. So thank you so much. My job should be much easier, because we already summarized everything very, very well. So, but thank you so much for your executive summary. Please, the slide, please.
All right. So okay, I leave for now. Okay, please.
Thank you, Pak Wahyu. Well, I think as Pak Wahyu mentioned before, that basically Pegadaian, is very, very old company. But again, let me talk slide by slide. We have 3 agenda actually this afternoon. The first thing is the company profile and why and how Pegadaian doing digital transformation. The second one is our journey so far, and I think we can share some lesson learned what we have been done with our transformation. And the last one, of course, not the least, is about embracing the new normal. Let me start with the Pegadaian company profile, the first agenda. Okay. As Pak Wahyu mentioned before, I think most Indonesians know very well Pegadaian, including its tagline that is solving the problem without problem. The brand is quite very, very strong in Indonesia. And because we are a very old company, Pegadaian is state-owned company who been established by the government of Holland Colonial, actually, 45 years before Indonesian Independence Day. At that time, the original goal of Pegadaian actually is to have like a plantation worker, to have short-term loan, pawn loan, we call it, using whatever collateral they have. Our core business actually is a micro loan with collateral base, which is contribute more than 80% in our portfolio. Currently, all outstanding is around like 10 billion US dollar. And then we have more than 15,000 employees. Yes, that's true. It is a big numbers because part of our work basically still done by manually, especially how to appraise the gold. Okay, our core business is micro loan with collateral again, and the other is we have gold saving. It is actually not really looking for a profit, but gold is very important for Pegadaian. Why? Because 95% of collateral is gold, either like bar gold or jewelry. It is why so Pegadaian actively promoting the people to have more gold, because we believe that more gold in the market, it means more opportunity for the pawn shop itself. Now we already 120-year-old. It's very old, and we are very strong financial position. Actually, we have AAA Indonesian rating. Our debt to equity is below 2, and based on the Indonesian financial regulator OJK, Pegadaian still have room to grow 5 times from the existing size. We have more than 4.1 thousand outlets, including in the most outer area in Indonesia. And currently, we're serving around like a 15 million customer, including 6 million gold saving customer. Let me start with, again, because we are state-owned company, so our vision is how to become the most valuable financial company in Indonesia, and also focusing in the small, medium, and also lower segment in the market. Of course, we are also as an agent of development, mostly in the financial inclusion. Next slide, please. I would like to share some industry landscape in Indonesia. Let me talk a little bit about the micro loan business. The most value that basically customer looking for in the micro is easy, quick, and flexible loan. Interest rate is not an issue. Why? Because most SME also generate a very high return in daily basis. Actually, this is a very interesting industry. It is why after OJK opened the competition, it is starting on 2016. Now is around 100 new player coming on the market. For Pegadaian, actually, it is good. More player coming with the similar business model. So it is good for the industry, because we have like we call it like a sparring partner. We can compare our product or service. And so far, our market share is still like more than 80% of total industry in the pawn industry. The other challenge actually is in the top slide, basically, is how to diversify our customer base, because currently more than 90% of our customers are more than 35 years old, and the growth of customer itself is relatively stagnant. So our problem is, again, how to diversify in the new market, especially for the future sustainability of the company. The other challenge is actually government aids and product substitution, because government offer many aids and subsidized program. For example, like credit for productive for SME, government offer only 6% interest rate without any collateral, and their size also very big. I think it's, annually it's around like 190 trillion rupiah. It's almost double of Pegadaian size. It is impossible to fit with the government, of course, because it is government program. So our strategy actually is we take a part on this program. So Pegadaian also providing the ultra micro loan with special funding from the government. I mean, relatively cheaper cost of fund. So what is the most challenge for Pegadaian currently? We believe that most challenge is in the bottom of the slides actually is we call it a fintech disruptor. Why fintech? We think that it is very the most challenging thing because they come with totally different business model. I think their valuation, their KPI is totally different with us. So because we are state-owned company, our KPI mostly in revenue, EBITDA, net income, of course dividend. It is, I think, it's totally different with any fintech company. The second thing is the value prep that basically deliver with the fintech. It's easy, fast, and digital. Even though with a bit higher interest rate, but again, interest rate is not an issue in the micro loan business. It is why the growth of fintech actually the number is very amazing. You can see in the bottom of the slide. I mean, they growth very fast. So based on the industry trend, Pegadaian weaknesses, strength, and also opportunity that we have. So Pegadaian starting on the late 2018, we start the transformation. So we believe that digital transformation is a must for Pegadaian. Next slide, please. Okay. This is a Pegadaian transformation strategy. Actually, we divided in the 3 stages. That is enable, elevate, and excellent. So the corporate strategy that we employ, actually, we call it like a G Star Plus. It was G Star with a 5, but now we extended the another G. The first G is actually grow core. Grow core mean we trying to digitize all of the possible business process. Of course, the objective is quite clear: better service, cheaper, and faster. Again, because our challenge actually is how to beat the fintech with the fintech. It is why digitalization has become very crucial. The second thing that we do in GrowCore actually is strengthening the PON product and expand to possible modern channel. It is why in the next slide we are going to talk about how do we connect with digital ecosystem, etc. The second G is go further. Mean we broaden the reach to get more customer base, mainly in unbankable SMEs. And we predicted that the number is more than 60 million and 52% of them basically are unbankable. Okay, and the third G is a grab new, meaning that we are developing the digital business and fee-based income to monetize existing customer because we have quite big number, 15 million customer. And like anybody else, we call it like a business around the customer. So we usually penetrate with new customer with the ACIS one. It is a gold saving. And then we will maintain their loyalty and experience to offer much more profitable products, of course, in Pegadaian. Okay, and the fourth G is groom talent. It is also very important, you know, because we are trying to develop existing employees and also to attract the new talent to join with the Pegadaian. Okay, and the fifth G is a Gen Z technology. Placing on these guys, you know, because Pegadaian at that time didn't invest much on IT and digital, so we decided to adopt the new latest IT and digital infrastructure. So we do a lot of modernization on this, like a combined cloud, on-prem, microservices, cybersecurity, of course, data analytic and AI. Okay, Pegadaian also established the Center of Excellence, that is Innovation Center, and it is, we call it like a transformation office. I think as the prior presenter, I think from IPL, they do the similar thing. So we do believe that digital transformation basically is innovation and collaboration. It is why we are focused seriously on the innovation side. Okay, and the last, and I believe this is the most important thing, is great culture and governance. I think this is the hardest part, because digital transformation is about two things. The first thing is the change on mindset, and the second thing is technology. Technology can easily develop with help of vendors, of course, but no vendor for mindset change. Government also very important because we are a financial company, so reputation is very, very important. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, this is our actually projected number. In short, actually, in terms of asset, we almost double. And then in terms of customer also, we are targeting like almost double in within 3-4 years ahead. And then in terms of segment customer also, we are trying to get like a wider segment, mostly in the mass affluent and millennial customer. Okay, in terms of channel also, we are looking for how to bring Pegadaian become more digital using like all possible ecosystem available in the market without adding any on channel right now, because we believe that 4.1 thousand outlet is it's more than enough. So we go with using like a collaboration with any other partner in the market. Okay. In short, I think next slide, please. Next, please. This is we call it like a three transformation pillars. Mainly, the first thing is, again, it is like an iceberg. We do a lot in the inside process that basically to strengthen our foundation. So the first thing is about the agile organization. The second thing is customer base shifting, and the third one was new product development and exploration. Well, next slide, please. This is in terms of organization innovation. Actually, we do employ a lot of tool that we are trying to build. We call it like a corporate startup. What does mean? We do a lot of innovation in changing the mindset, and then how to the environment for work, how we think, how we work. It is why we employ a lot of new tools. For example, like Agile and Squad. We currently have like a more than 18 squad focusing on every single product. The next one also we do like a lot of event to improve the internal capabilities. Like we have like garden meetup, CEO talk, CTO talk, briefing morning, town hall, etc., etc. I think it's part of communication. The other one also we employ like collaboration tool. We use actually Google Suite. It is contain like a meeting, share file, and etc. It's really helped much, especially during the pandemic. Okay, the other one is we do a lot of like improvement on administrative tool like e-office, etc., etc. I think it's very usual. Okay, the next one, please. Well, the other initiative that we have been done so far actually is a customer expansion. So we believe that in digital world actually like e-commerce, etc., they have much more growth than Pegadaian itself in the offline basis. It is why we are connecting all of product to the digital ecosystem. Either it is like O2O or even in the e-commerce platform. For example, like O2O, it is very important, because most of Pegadaian customer actually are still very traditional. It is why they don't have access to any internet. It is why we need some help as an intermediate is O2O. For example, like we have connection with BRI agent. They have more than like almost 500,000 agent, and then we use them to as a Pegadaian channel. The next one also we connecting with the biggest, for example, like e-commerce, the green one you see. So the response is quite positive, because this year I think they get like new customer acquisition more than 1.5 million. It is very good response from the market, and we confident that going forward we are also trying to expand our channeling through the digital channel. The other thing is also we connect with P2P payment and also any other digital ecosystem. Next slide, please. This is a product diversification. Our focus actually is how to strengthen existing product, because we are not going to become like jumping to any other competencies, but our focus actually in developing the new product is how to strengthen existing product. The second thing is supporting for digitalization process. Let me take some example. For example, you can see here is GCash. GCash mean like a wallet actually. Why we need these services, because currently less than, customer who already has like a bank account with us is less than 20%. It is why we are trying to improve the bank account with us. It is why we introduce GCash. The other one is PDS, Pegadaian Digital Service. It is a mobile app. We believe that mobile app now is being necessity. It's a must to have actually to reach like a young customer, millennial customer. Currently, we have like more than 3 million registered user for the PDS, and the number of transactions also increased significantly. The other is in the right corner, you say, it is, we work with one of the online hailing actually, for pickup and delivery from the pawn collateral. So currently, people doesn't have to go to our outlet to do like a pawn loan, because we work with this online with pickup and delivery, and then the goods will be sent to us, and then the money will be transferred to the bank. The other important thing is in the middle, in the bottom, we call it like a gold card. A gold card is very important, because we would prove to the customer that basically their gold saving is near cash, near money. So as any other card, it can be used for payment, like a secure credit card, because again, their gold is already with us. So we will give them some credit limit, and then they can use it as a normal credit card. We believe that this kind of product will help us to make sure that the gold card is something that is not only like getting capital gain, but also can be used as a emergency fund that available when they need. Okay, and the other thing is like eKYC. You see in the right corner. In the top right corner, basically, we are trying to minimize the physical contact, because again, like most young and millennial, they don't want to go to the outlet. It is why we work with Dukcapil, is Indonesian like a single ID, to do like online face recognition KYC. It is also very helpful for us, because it will make sure that the people who come are the right people who own the right ID as well. Okay, next please. the next journey in our transformation office basically is we are trying to explore to reimagine the future business. So a lot of things, again, it is exploration. So we do a lot of initiative, actually looking for the new opportunities going forward. For example, like a blockchain. Now we are starting to develop blockchain for gold trading in Indonesia. Of course, it is still like a very early stage, so we need some participation for of the ecosystem, like the regulator, the code player, customer, etc. But so far, we believe that this is part of future promising platform. The other one is also we are now starting to employ in the robotic process automation, actually for recurring business process. So we are reducing the number of people, and also we employ in the RPA. The other one is we also employ the IoT to help our warehouse. Because in the pawn shop business, we have like a huge warehousing around more than 60 location in Indonesia. It is why we employ in the IoT mainly to help like the accuracy, the quick counting, etc. in our warehouse. And again, I agree with Pak Christopher before that basically innovation is a journey. It is why we are trying to improve. I mean, we trying to iterate all of our innovation, so become more fit and also become have a bigger impact to our business. Next slide, please. Okay, embracing the new normal. Uh, uh, we are lucky, because 1 year before the pandemic, we already started our digital transformation. It is why a lot of tools that have been with us, especially in the virtual meeting, task management, virtual collaboration, etc. So we are become more ready, adopting the new era, and we are more ready also to work as the new normal coming. So we are very, very happy, with this kind of technology readiness, especially to help during the pandemic. And we can see that basically during the pandemic, the virtual meeting, grow very significantly, and everyone has become very active to use this kind of tool, because most of us basically work from home. Next, please. It is also some initiative actually to adopt the new normal era. So we do a lot of things here. We use of course our digital service also the transaction significantly. As you mentioned, we saw a lot of initiative to minimize the physical contact with the customer. The other thing is also we do a lot of channeling and also to standardize our outlet. At least to meet with the COVID-19 protocol. Next slide, please. Again, because we are also agent of development, so we contribute in the government program, mainly in the economic recovery program for the government. We have like a relaxation for our pawn shop loan here. It is the number quite big. We have like more than 80 people to restruct their credit with us, and also we give also from the most in the lower segment with the Gade Peduli, mean a pawn shop without zero interest rate. It is real zero. We already deliver to more than 2.6 million people with a number of 4.2 million US dollar. The other thing is also we help to interest subsidy. The number is more than 13 billion rupiah, and also we help mostly for the small SME to have like a productive program from the president. We also help them have more than 1.8 million with around 49 million US dollar been distributed to the SME. Next slide, please. Okay, there is the financial performance, especially we can see that in the top left side, we can see that even during the pandemic, our performance is quite good. In the green size and the green color actually is the pawn loan business, and the yellow one is non-pawn business. So we can see that a pawn business is proven, it is very durable, even during the pandemic period. But from the non-pawn actually a bit problem, because you can see in the NPL hike, like more than 5%. It is why our strategy now is we are back to basic actually. We are very limited disbursement on the loan side when we back to the uh, to the pawn business. If we can see in the right top corner, our customer growth very significant. We just started our transformation actually in 2018. At that time, the customer is like below 10 million, but now within 2 years, we can add another 5 million. I think it is very good performance for us. Also including in the operating revenue, net income, and also total asset, I think it's growth more than double digit. Next slide, please. Okay, we can see also even during the pandemic, like from the third quarter, our assets still grow 17%, and then our customer also still grow like 13%. And also you can see in the bottom, I think our ratio also quite healthy, our gross profit margin sit around like 24%, etc. Next. Okay, this is my last slide actually. As the conclusion, basically, with the triple sprint strategy, we are focusing on changing on the way of working and the way of reach our customer and the way of we use digital first approach. And we believe that in the last 3 years, our performance is quite good. And also we are ready for the new era, especially in the new normal era going forward. So I believe that digital transformation not only make us more ready for the pandemic, but also we have a very strong fundamental for our future growth. And again, Pegadaian will keep innovating going forward. Again, because innovation is around is about journey. So see you again in the next year ASEAN Corporate Innovation Summit. Thank you so much. Please, Pak Wahyu, I give you back the time for you.
All right. Okay. So anyone can see or can hear my voice?
Yeah, Pak, very clear.
Oh, very clear. What about my face can be shown there? Just check. Hello?
I think you should stop the presentation. Okay, no. You could open your video, Pak Wahyu.
Okay. Seems to be it's not showing here, but it's okay. At least anyone can hear the voice, yeah. All right, Pak. There are some questions here, but before that, I will thank you. Will thank personally to you, Pak Teguh. It's quite extensive and comprehensive explanations. It's amazing actually to see the journey, not only from this slide, very complete, yeah, but also I feel it myself. Actually, I'm like not the millennial era, or for sure. I know the PT Pegadaian was traditional back then, but lately it's so massive transformation, it's so massive change, and a lot of things introduced, a lot of things actually quite exciting to understand, to know, and also to try. So a lot of product services and a lot of socialization. So I think it's a really good job, well done to bring the company, bring the roadmap and strategy to serve the customer better.
Thank you,
and also to be the betterment and even like the maximum growth of the PT Pegadaian. All right, so Pak, if I read your title, Chief Transformation Officer, then also IT and Digital Director. So
Yes,
transformation is actually involving a lot of people change. Yeah, a lot of people change. Be actually it is to the customer. So perhaps how is the synergy, Pak, between the top leader like Pak Teguh as a Chief Transformation Officer and IT and Digital Director, as well as with the I think HR Director is there, right, Pak?
yeah, Pak.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So how is the synergy, collaboration together? Let's probably share the internal experience in that part, because this is like Pegadaian has a lot of employees there, thousands. I could not remember, maybe like
Bisa yang ini lagi nggak?
yeah. So perhaps that one, Pak. So perhaps you can share how is the synergy between the Chief Transformation Officer role and then together with the HR, Pak.
Okay, Pak Wahyu, thank you so much for the question. I think as you mentioned before, basically we have like a G-Star Plus strategy. So of course, my role is mainly on the Gen Z technology, grow core, and also go further. But again, Pak, we have also any other initiative that's mean like a groom talent and great governance and culture. Of course, it is part of the HR director. So basically, we for the next 5 years, we already have like a strategic initiative. We have like a 19 strategic initiative actually. We've been grouping in a 6 big corporate strategy. So among us, of course, we do a lot of very strong collaboration with them. Among them, mainly in HR, because it is quite a fundamental change. For example, like when we hiring new talent from outside, of course, it is a big challenge for us, because again, Pegadaian is not among of the most talent want to work with. The second thing also, Pegadaian doesn't offer like a higher salary, but again, we are looking for talent to join the Pegadaian. It is why we have to make like a special treatment for the new hire. For example, like we built like a transformation office actually with we call it like a special treatment, because we give them some independent. For example, like we provide like a flexible working hour. We give them also some like independent to think about, to innovate, etc., etc. And something that we are offering to the talent basically is not, again, not salary, not something, but the talent itself. So we believe that for the most talent, the successful of transforming Pegadaian as a company to become digital company is very important for their future career. It is why they can put on their CV that they are already successful transforming in Pegadaian. It is another thing that basically we sell to the top talent. But again, it is needs some collaboration with anybody else in the company, not only HR director, of course, but also with the product director, etc. I think it's one of the strategy actually we do like we have the committee. So in the weekly basis, the team, I mean the transformation office meet with me, and then in the bi-weekly they meet also with the sponsor director like a product director, HR, etc. And then monthly we have like a committee. So the innovation team have to report monthly to the committee, actually to make sure that everything in line together, everything been organized, and everything should be collaborated each other. It is, Pak Wahyu.
All right, great. Excellent. Thank you for the sharing, and it's quite a clear explanation, but it's a fully synergized effort from within the organization. So and with a clear set of roles, and then perhaps you play the role in the leads of the committee as the transformation leader over there. Okay, all right. There's a question here from Pak Rifki Arzeli. So I'll read this question. So, how long usually company take time to transform the old style habits into digitalized and comprehensive changes into organizations, Pak? That is from Pak Rizky
Okay, it is
Arzeli.
very okay, Mas Rizky. Thank you so much for the question. It's very good question. You know, basically from the first year, we call it like a first full year, we have in the very difficult time. You know, because there is a gap culture. You know, between old company culture and then the startup way. So within 1 year, it is we do a lot of conflict each other. You know, the first thing is because people didn't understand what is agile. People didn't understand why we have to change because we've been like 100 year, more than 100 year work with this. Why we have to change, etc., etc. Especially in implementing the agile organization, you know, because a lot of people are going each other. So again, if the question is how long, I think until now, I believe it's still like in the process. But again, the hardest part is around 1 year. We learn a lot from that kind of experience. So until finally we got the best fit how to implement the agile organization in Pegadaian. But again, we need at least 1 year to compete each other, and then finally we got like in the same perception, same understanding how to work with the new way of working. But again, we are do like improvement at any time. So the hardest one is 1 year. It is answer the question, Mas Rifki. Yeah?
All right. Okay. So it's like explained by Pak Teguh. Thank you, Pak Teguh. So
You're welcome.
change takes time. It's a journey. The hardest time is 1 year to convert everything into the new habits, and it's not the end. It will improve from time to time. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's another question here. From Ali Akbar. Pak Teguh, could you share how you first
Yes.
designed the long-term digital transformation strategy blueprint? Okay. All right, Pak Teguh, over to you.
Okay. Okay. Again, I mean, as I mentioned before, basically we have three pillars of digital transformation. The second thing is we build the foundation of digital itself. What is it? Is the mindset. So we educate people to understand the reason why we have to transform. The second thing is we have to believe that it is the only way that we can go to maintain our growth, to maintain our sustainability. It is very important because it is take some more time, you know, to make people believe that basically transformation is the right thing. Okay, the third one is of course technology will support it. So we need the new technology who support the digitalization. The third one is tooling. Tooling also very important, you know, because with the tool we force people to follow the system. For example, like in agile organization in cloud, we use like a lot of tools, like we use Jira, we use Google Suite, etc., etc. It is very important to make people in the same platform. Okay. The other thing is, I think again, it is in the inside, as I said before, that it is like a iceberg. So a lot of thing we did inside, but not too many people see it. Okay. The next one is again is a product development. You know, mean like we digitize all of the existing business process, and the next one is we develop the new product to support the digitalization. Okay, and the third one is how to connect our product with the digital ecosystem outside. It is very important also because again, the growth is there. in the e-commerce, P2P, etc., etc. This is why we have to go there. We have to connect our product to the ecosystem, digital ecosystem outside. I think it is the biggest one. But again, inside we do a lot of things like in IT side, we do a lot of 6 initiatives, including upgrade of infrastructure, transforming our application to become microservices. We develop like data analytic, AI, machine learning, etc., etc. It is another one. But again, the most important thing is mindset. It
All
is.
right. Okay, thank you, Pak Teguh, for the elaboration. It's quite structured, and the main thing is mindset as the closure of this explanation. Okay, thank you, Pak Teguh. The next
You're welcome.
question is from Bu Weni. Bu Weni, what is the hardest things in the transformation, Pak Teguh?
Okay, it is I think similar question. Let me share our experience actually. For me, at least we learn 4 things that basically will determine the successful of transformation. The first thing is again, how can we manage the culture gap? Again, between old culture with the startup way. It is, I think, the hardest one. You know, because I mentioned before that basically technology can IC develop, you know, because we can call vendor coming, technology done. But for the mindset change, actually is no one can change it because we need time. We need time. People to understand, people to has like some experience, and people to believe it is finally, you know. It is why the second thing is how to manage impatience. Again, most people expect to have like a quick win, big impact. I think as I mentioned before, I listening Pak Christopher also mentioned about because transformation is a journey. We could not deliver like a big impact in the short time, because again it is need time to prove. But again, people will believe is their saying is believing. It is why we need to deliver like a quick win, how to maintain their expectation that okay, we are going to that's one way, but we have to deliver some like a quick win to make people believe that we are on the right track, because they will believe that okay, it's true that we win like a small win, but it is also important to believe. The third one is incompetent, we call it, because also in Indonesia it is hard to get like expert talent actually, because especially in the data analytic, in the artificial intelligence, actually in the most popular profession of it, everybody looking for. It is why it is hard to get the talent to coming to our company. Okay, the last one is how to manage. We call it like illusion. Why illusion? Because usually after we walk, I mean, we're starting a transformation, people will losing the priority of the program. It is why so everything can be done, everything can be done by at the same time, but finally we not go anywhere. It is why it's very important to maintain, to prioritize the most important program. Then and again, I have to deliver like a quick win. It is, I think, but.
All right. Okay. I think I'm back so that I'm showing up my face in the system. Okay. All right.
Finally.
Again, thank you, Pak Teguh. So that's a question from Mbak Weni. So I think out of the 4-5 that is explained by Pak Teguh is actually the benefit that must be felt by the people, Pak Teguh,
Exactly,
so once they feel the benefit that we are going there, everything,
exactly.
get the competent
Saying
easier.
is believing, saying is believing.
Seeing is
People
believing.
will believe if they see that okay, we are in the right track. We got something from this kind of transformation. It is very important.
Exactly. Even the illusion, actually, if we can make it real, then actually
Exactly.
it becomes factual, and they feel it, and then they move forward because they feel it, so they feel the benefit. Right. Okay. Another interesting question, this one here from Bu Elvis. Bu Elvis, how do you manage to digitalize members' data and how long does it take, Pak Teguh?
Okay, data analytic. Actually, currently we maintain at least 2 years, 2-year historical data. Basically, the longer data you have to be more accurate prediction as well. But again, it is about the capacity, etc. So just maintain like a 2 years, because our data basically is mainly basis. So if we do maintain at least 2 years, so we have like a 24 24 period of data. So it is enough, I think, to train our machine learning. But again, going forward, we are going to add the new data. It is 2 data, you mean historical data and plus current data. It is, I think it's answered to Elfie question.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I think it's almost nearing to the closing time, Pak Teguh.
Okay.
I think we almost answer all. There is one question, but maybe this is actually can be DM, yeah, direct message later.
Okay.
There is a question here, but if you don't want to answer, it's fine. But if you want, it's fine too. It may be part of what do you call this, yeah, socializing it to other party, yeah. There is a question here, Pak Teguh, bagaimanakah caranya untuk pengajuan kerjasama sponsorship untuk pengembangan blockchain? So this is actually for the reimagination future market or future business, right, Pak? So kebetulan saat ini we are doing a research on that. So is this questioning on that? If you want to answer it, great. If not, no problem at all. All right, Pak. So it's your call.
I will answer in very short, Pak. Basically, because it's very open for everyone. So we are very open to collaborate. We are very open to partnership, as long as we are the same vision to be fine. Welcome, Pak. I'll let you know. I mean, my PIC, so you can contact my team, and then we can just discuss. Thank you, Pak Wahyu.
Excellent. I think it's reaching the time limits. I think we would love to talk more, to share more. It's quite interesting. Again, personally, I'm quite amazed with the journey and transformation that has been done by Pegadaian. So it's all the best. Congratulations for Pak Teguh and all the people and all of the team of Pegadaian. So that question was from Pak Anton. Yeah, I thought I should mention the name. So
just please email me. I think I put my email there. So just please email me.
All right. Okay, Pak. Great. So again, that's it. This is concluding the session. So again, thank you, Pak Teguh, for the sharing. Very valuable. Me, myself, also learning a lot. And we will finish this session, and we will have another 5-minute break for the next session. So see you for the next session around.
Okay,
so,
thank you, Pak Wahyu.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
thank you, Pak Teguh.
Have a good afternoon. Have a good night. Good night as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.